inviting you on to something new, Qasil powder. And so in today's video we are going to be doing a face mask, and my face mask is just Qasil powder with a little bit of water, and we don't mix much, just a little bit as that, as you can see. And then I add a little bit of water, mix it up to make sure that it forms a paste so that I can apply it on my face for making a face mask. So I just apply it on my face and leave it to dry. So this is me mixing it up, and I'm mixing it up in this small carton because I couldn't find anything else to use, so this is all that I could use. It's a lid of a certain bottle that I have, and anyway I'm not using it. So that's the paste that we have. That's how the paste looks like. And then I'll just go ahead and apply it on my face evenly, and I do concentrate around the areas that I want to clean completely. So the reason I'm doing all this is because I need to have my face clean and moist, and then I'll pat it dry using a towel to make sure that I don't have so much water on my face before applying the mask on. So this is me applying the mask on. As you can see, nothing too special, just normal application, the normal application process. So you can see it on the mirror, and once I've applied it on my face, I'll leave it on for 20 to 30 minutes to make sure it completely dries, and I make sure that it's applied all over my face evenly. Well, it might be difficult to achieve the evenness because, well, this thing is a little bit slimy, so it do have lumps when you're applying it on, but just make sure that you touch your face somewhere, and whatever is left on my hands, I use it to wash my hands, because remember, your hands will also age, so that's the reason why. So we just sit down and wait, and I'm going to talk to you about what else that you need to know about Qasil powder. Hey guys, welcome back to Vlogmas Day 9. This is Ruth Gakubu, and I'm back again with a face care, face routine, skin care, anything that you want to call it, video. And today we are going to be talking about Qasil powder. Yes, first and foremost, I'm going to show you how I use it on my face. This is how I use it. As you can see, I'm leaving it on my face to act as a mask, and then I'll wash it off. And the good thing about Qasil powder, it's both a mask and a cleanser. So once you're washing it off, you just add some little bit of water, and it lathers so nicely and leaves your face clean. So anyway, there you have it. Other than it being a mask, it's also a cleanser. So what a better way to win. It's a win-win situation, guys. And I would want to know, are you interested in getting Qasil powder? And well, I think that would be a business that I would be willing to venture into, you know, where I teach you about skincare. You see me use the products that I'm prescribing to you guys, and you also use them yourself, and you testify of the fact that they are products that work. So for today's video, I'm going to tell you why I started using the Qasil powder. And I know most of you might be wondering, what is Qasil powder? This is it. It's a green powder, and this is how it looks on the inside. So it's from Somaliland. So I got mine from a Somali lady. I have 2 of this, and to be honest, if I knew better that I need to use quite a little bit that goes a long way, I wouldn't have bought 2 of these, because I feel like I won't be needing to buy more Qasil powder for the next year. So, but anyway, the good thing is that it doesn't go bad, because it's just dried leaves that have been crushed to form the powder, and it's quite good for your skin. So let's start with the benefits. The benefits is the fact that it acts as both a face mask and a washer, not a washer, what is it called, a cleanser. I can't think straight. So it acts as both as a face mask and a cleanser. So meaning that when you use it as your face mask, you're saving on the cleanser that you'd have used. So you use it as a face mask, and when you're removing the face mask, you use it as a wash, as a cleanser, and so you save moolah, you know. And we are all about saving in these hard economic times. every dollar counts, so we make sure that we are saving every dollar that we can, so that we can put it into better use and invest it elsewhere. But we are also not forgetting to invest in ourselves. So, and as a face mask, why do I love it so much? I love it so much because it helps to tighten your pores, so you don't have open pores. For anyone who uses makeup, you know what open pores means for you, because it means that you accumulate so much dirt in the pores, and so you start breaking out. So Qasil powder helps you close your pores, makes them smaller, and by so doing, it means that your pores, your what, your face will not be affected in any way, shape or form, and your face will be good. So the other thing, I've never had acne, so I'm not going to lie about this. I've heard that it's good for acne, so I've never had acne, but one thing that I can say is that, you know how we break out when we are about to get our periods or when on our periods? When I started using it a week ago, I had a pimple right over here that was a period pimple. When I applied it for the first time, yes, I mean when I applied it on the first application, that pimple went down, and it was not as painful as it usually is. And on the second application, the pimple was gone. So I would want to believe the same way it works for acne. I don't know, maybe I could be wrong for saying that, but that's what I would want to believe. That has been my experience, you know. And most times when I have period breakout pimples, my pimples stay for over a week, almost 1.5 weeks. So honestly, I think this is such a game changer. The other thing is the fact that it just leaves your skin feeling moisturized, so it also acts as a moisturizer at the end of the day. And finally, the most important thing is that it just gives you an even skin, like it deals with the dark spots that you have. They might not have gone, all of them. Anyone who knows, you know that around here I usually have a dark spot. I'm going to put a photo here for you guys to see. I usually have a dark spot. I think it's actually melasma for me, and I have been noticing that it's getting lighter. Yeah, call it being delusional, but I've used it for a week, and I've been using it on a daily basis. I alternate using it as a mask, but I use it on a daily basis as a cleanser. So I've seen it work wonders. And for another thing is that yesterday I did do, like, you see the way you do self-care routine. So when I was doing my self-care routine, I decided to do like washing my body, and I used it to wash my body, and my body still, even now, after the scrubbing, after all that, my skin still feels smooth. So I think this is something that I'm going to keep incorporating in my everyday routine, because it's working for me. So not unless it stops working, and which I'll come here and tell you guys it is working for me, and I'm not planning on leaving it anytime soon. So as you've seen from the start, that's how I'll be using my Qasil powder. And when I'm not using it as a face mask, I just take a little bit, add water, smear it to make sure it lathers, and then use that to wash my face, and it works wonders. Honestly, I must say it works wonders. I can't wait to give you a testimony come January, when I'll have used it for a month-long period, and you're going to see the difference, because I can already see the difference, but maybe you might not see it so much because of the fact that you're looking at me through the lens of a camera. But me, who sees myself on a daily basis, me who has been taking photos on a daily basis to see the difference, I know that I am seeing so much difference. I'm seeing so much progress with my skin, and I can't wait and to that point when my skin will be even and fair all through, that I won't have to worry about hyperpigmentation, that I won't have to worry about using chemicals, because that's another thing. Anyone who knows me knows that I'm very quite sensitive to chemicals, so I don't just use anything on my face. And if Qasil powder is working for me, honestly, I don't know who else it wouldn't work for. But a disclaimer is the fact that every time I apply it, I have noticed that it has that tingly feeling of like something that is itching you, but it's not that bad. And I'm not seeing any form of reaction from that. So I don't know, maybe to you it might cause a reaction. To me it hasn't caused any reaction, so for now I'm happy. So this is how today's video is going to end, because it's not yet dry. It needs to be completely dry, so it takes about 20 to 30 minutes to completely dry, so that you can be able to get rid of all that gunk, because it also pulls out of your pores that dirt that is on the surface, and so leaving you clean. And that's why I think when you're using Qasil powder, you don't really break, because it helps pull out all that dirt. So that's it for today's video. Let me know what you want to see next. So see you tomorrow on Vlogmas Day 10. Love you guys. Peace out.